Yo, let's chop it. Now, look. By the way, I'm Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. But look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Some of y'all have been hitting me and saying, why don't I post up this? Why don't I post up that? Look, I'm beyond that point in my career. I'm not being arrogant to anybody on here, but the truth of the matter is that, like I say, I could go down the lineage of my dogs. I could go down, what I'm saying, all the awards and this and that and the other and what I did, and fuck all that. This is just fact. I have the Hall of Fame Bullies page, tons of puppies, tons of productions. You know what I'm saying? I have True American Bully. I don't know how many pictures is posted there, but it's too many. All that shit's off my blood. I post a lot of dogs that are not off my blood. We're well proven, you know what I mean? I feel like if you went and asked LeBron James, hey man, I bet you can't dunk, he gonna look at you like you crazy and keep it moving, and that's the way I do it right now. Don't challenge me with nonsense. I've proved it too much, and especially when a lot of y'all come to me and y'all brag about dogs that have my blood in there, I've had y'all talk about German Ruger. You know what I'm saying? A dog I produce is his grandfather. I've heard y'all talk about, everything from Muscle Tone. Muscle Tone built their kennels off of a combination of my dog and Dax dogs. That everything in there is Denzel and Denzel and Dax, pretty much. That's my shit. You know what I mean? If y'all talk about Waffle House, that's my shit. If you look in the Bears pedigree, the grand champion, the Bear, that's got my blood in it. You know what I mean? Nationals champion Austin Martin, that's got my blood in it. You know what I mean? I can go on. I can keep on going on. I can go on and on and on and on. You name it. You know what I mean? These people who oftentimes, and I'm not saying everybody who has that blood don't give me any credit, because strangely enough, Bashar always talks about, if people try to down Denzel, he'll tell them, no, that was a nice dog, And I respect that, you know what I mean? Me and him have our disagreements, but, just like I said, when I seen Magoo, in person, he's a sharp dog, he is what he is. He's a sharp dog for what he is, so we don't have to like each other to give each other credit and respect. But the thing is, especially to a lot of you new breeders who come in, it's not disrespecting you because you're a new breeder, but if you are not going to take the time and effort to research who a person is, who a kennel is, and who a dog is, and what's the lineage and what does that represent in your breed, then it's not up to the breeders and the handlers and the people who came before you who put in that work to prove anything to you, because you're lazy. If you don't know who Hall of Fame, Denzel is in the American Bully breed, then that means you failed as an American Bully breeder, because this dog is literally probably in half of the pedigrees of any relevant dog right now. If you don't know who Dax is, you know what I'm saying, you failed. If you know what I'm saying, if you don't know who certain dogs, Remy, if you don't know these dogs, you know what I'm saying, like if I was Fabian and you called me and say, hey man, prove what Remy line was about, he should hang up the phone on you, or he should click on you in some kind of way. You know what I mean? It's individuals in this game, whether I like them or not, whether we got along or not, whether I like their dog or not, or whatever. Certain dogs you should know. I'm not about to prove anything. My dogs have produced more champions in this blood, as far as the blood go, than any other blood directly in American Bully history. Now, you could attribute that also to Paco, because if my dogs did it, Paco is in my dog's blood, so you could also say that also. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, our shit produces. We produce it directly. Denzel has more championship dogs throughout all registries than any other dog. You know what I'm saying? Add it up. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's history all over the books. If you don't know who Halle B is, it is Trevino's / Razor's Edge, Halle B, of Hall of Fame. If you don't know who that is, then you failed as an American Bully so-called breeder, or whatever you call yourself, because before you breed any dog in any breed's history, in any breed, you're supposed to know the history. So if you don't know who the first ever dog was to champion the breed, or the second ever dog who championed the breed, and you are literally questioning the breeders of these dogs and people who set the, set the foundation for the breed, we don't have to prove shit to you. We do what we do. Now, the proving will start again. Now I'm going to go hard and I'm going to breed. But I will show y'all dogs that's off my shit, dogs that I've bred, dogs that I've sold people. You go on the ABKC website, you look up Grand Champion Uno, even though they don't like me, he was on their page for like 7 years as the best standard and what the standard was supposed to be. Like I told y'all, you know, Nationals champion, record-breaking dog, the Bear, got my blood in his pedigree. Waffle House is doing his thing. He got my blood in his pedigree. You know what I'm saying? You go down to Diamond State Bullies with a bad boy like Alonzo. They showed me mad love. I did breedings with them. That's in the pedigree. You know what I mean? Even cats, you know, that I ain't gonna even give them no shine on this video. But, you know, it's in the pedigree. You know, y'all go and look up my man, Bobo Starsky, up there with Imperial in Chicago. He reps the blood nice and loves the blood. It shows love to the blood, but he knows what the blood can do. It's all mutual respect. But I'm not trying to prove anything to you people. The titles is all one. The history has all been written. The only thing I can do now is get back in this game and show y'all why we did it like we did it, how we did it like we did it. So I set up a whole new yard, you know, new dogs, relied on friends like my homie Tyler Malone, Nick Pike, you know what I'm saying? I got some other cats that then distributed some things, and I took some of my blood from them and got shit back and used the blood that I had here. And now, you know what I'm saying, I should put on my white coat and my goggles because I'm in there on some weird science shit, and watch what I do. Every time I've told y'all, those who've been around, remember y'all, I told y'all how I was going to bring Boom Boom out of that breeding, and I made Mandela. You know what I mean? Remember when I told him way back in the day, I told him, I said, I'm going to make a male version of Hallie, but smaller, a lot of muscle, you know, pocket. I made Denzel, a clone of her. I don't, you know, but I'm going to do it again. That's all I'm letting y'all know now. But the thing I'm going to do again now is not going to be one dog. I'm going to make a whole series of dogs. A bunch of dogs that all had the same look. A bunch of dogs that all this hate and shit, y'all gonna have to answer to it. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? And I'm laying down the challenge to a lot of y'all to talk all that shit. Don't just bring a big dog. Don't just bring a big dog. Because I can bring a big dog. Y'all seen that. A lot of y'all cowered away when I brought a big dog. Bring a dog with great conformation. Bring a dog that ain't gonna piss and shit on itself. Bring a dog that can shut his mouth and breathe in whatever elements. Bring a dog that fit the standard. You know what I'm saying? Bring something. Because if we gonna play this game, we gonna play this game within the rules. But I'm about to fuck y'all over. I'm about to destroy y'all. Y'all take my words as arrogant. Y'all can take them as whatever. But when it comes to breeders, there's very few breeders who didn't prove this shit for 2 decades. Now I'm about to prove it for a 3rd. I got property. I got all my dogs back. I got the time and the availability to do this shit now. My mind is right. So y'all mark my words, people who followed me and everything else. Y'all watch what happens over the next 2 years. I'm going to assault these bitches. All them non-breathing dogs and this, that, and the other. I'm going to show y'all what dogs is. You know what I mean? My dogs got bad attitudes. And when I say bad attitudes, you know what I'm saying? My man just hit me and said, great mentorship videos. My man made me feel good about myself. That popped up on the screen while I was talking. But, you know what I'm saying? My dogs got bad attitudes in the sense that they still got that attitude. Not that they you know, they're great with family and all of that, but my dogs ain't taking no shit from nobody. They still got life in them. They still close their mouth and they breathe. Some of them still sunbathe. I go over them with a fine-tooth comb. Great conformation is what I'm looking for. Now I'm looking for perfect conformation. I'm looking for perfect color. When I say perfect color, I don't want nothing that's outside the standard, whether that's the eyes, whether that's the coat, whether that's the whatever. By the rules of this game, I'm telling you, I'm going to destroy you guys, and all y'all going to be able to do is go back and do the same thing y'all always do. Try to change the rules. But the rules been set, so it is what it is. Real dog, man, let's get at them. You know what I mean? Let's get at them. Real dog, man, let's get at them. I'm going to do my part. All y'all dudes who breeding real bullies, let's get at them. You know what I mean? Let's destroy these dudes. I hope y'all breed better dogs than I do. But because one thing about it is a great competition is going to elevate the game. That's all it's going to do. But I'm going to do my part, and y'all already seen what I can do when I'm half-assing it. So I'm going to show y'all what I can do when I'm full-time pimping. Until the next time, y'all, man, much love. Peace.